how to be a successful man in life. Now, this is up for you to define, and everybody may see this differently. I'm just going to share my opinion on it, and hopefully it's helpful if you're struggling to define this for yourself. So, my name is Chris Richardson. I'm a coach here at Life on Your Terms, and we make videos here so you can do exactly that. You can live a life on your terms, and you can be in the driver's seat of what decisions you want to make in your life, and hopefully we can empower you to do that through these videos. So, I'm going to go over two things today, defining how you see a successful man. And we may be different how we see it, but I'm going to explain how I see it. And then the qualities of a successful man. If you're struggling to come up with qualities to be a successful man and you want to start that journey, then I'm going to share some of those as well. So, how to be a successful man in life. As I said, first we need to define it. So, you can ask yourself the question, what does success look like to me? Or what does success look like to you? What does amazing look like to you in terms of being a successful man? And just think about that. What does amazing look like 12 months from now in terms of my character as a man? And then just think about what would amazing look like. And that can kind of give you some things to think about, how to be a successful man and what does that look like to you, because it is really for you to define. Success is for each and every one of us, for us to define. How I define success is probably different how you define it. And that's great, that's okay. We have different lives and it's amazing. But how I define being a successful man is that my family is taken care of. And what do I mean by that? I mean financially, they're taken care of. In terms of leadership, they're taken care of. If there's challenges, if there's setbacks, if there's stress, whatever it may be, I'm taking care of my family. And also in terms of protection. Those three things, my family is taken care of in those three ways, and they don't have to worry about it. That's what success looks like for me as a man. And a few different things go into that. I have to have a great paying job, so my family isn't worried about that. I have to be able to work on my emotional maturity and be stoic and being able to overcome challenges and stressors without freaking out. And then also in terms of protection, I'm very involved in fitness and MMA, things like that. So my family is protected. If anything terrible would ever happen, I'm ready for that. That's just how I see it. Maybe you define it differently, and that's okay. But that's how I see being a successful man. And that's my definition of it. But you need to create your own definition. And a helpful way to do that is to go through these four situations. So if you had unlimited time, unlimited money, if you had your 100-year-old legacy, like what are people saying to you, your 100th birthday, and then you have a 3-year expiration date, what would you work on? So if you had limited time, what would you do as a man, and what would you work on? If you had limited money, what would you do as a man? What would you work on? If you were 100 years old, what would you want to hear about yourself and about your character as a man? And if you had a 3-year expiration date, what would you want to do as a man to be successful? So if you look at those four things, then you kind of rate what's most important to you, and that can kind of create a picture of what does success look like for you as a man. And that's a great start. And then from there, I would encourage you to set goals, because a motivated and disciplined man is a successful man, again, in my eyes. So you can set 1-year goals, 3-year goals, and 5-year goals. And if you want areas to set goals in, I would encourage you to take the balance wheel in the description below, because we have professional, relationships, health, and resources. And each one of those has 3 subcategories, and each one of those can be great spots to set a goal within for a year, 3 years, and 5 years. And those can be a great starting point to set those goals. So it's all about defining what does success look like as a man. Now, the second piece of it are qualities of a successful man. I kind of touched on that a little bit, but we're going to go over it at a kind of higher level. Just, I think self-discipline and resilience are key to being a successful man. So with resilience, I mean stoicism. I mean being emotionally calm in stressful situations, having harness of those emotions, because emotions can be hard to control when we're mad, sad, happy, whatever it is. But being able to have control upon those emotions and react in a way that a successful man would react. And I think a great way to develop those is fitness and just facing challenge and uncomfort. And through those things, you'll develop that self-discipline and resilience through that stuff. Now, another quality of a successful man, in my opinion, is learning and growth. A successful man is always trying to be uncomfortable and grow through it. He's always trying to learn new skills to be a better man and to be a better use and a better producer. And then also, he is always trying to do his best. And I think that's one of the most important pieces of being a man, is you're always trying to do your best in every area. Because success isn't just in professional. Success is in your relationships. Success is in your health. Success is in your resources. And it's about always trying to do your best in those areas. And I think that's what makes a successful man as well. Another quality of a successful man is having strong relationships and a network. So you have a strong family life and you take care of your family. You may have some mentors, some people that are ahead of you but are teaching you and helping you be successful and teaching you what is it like to be a successful man. That can be helpful as well. Having a damn good spouse, because as the saying goes, behind a strong man is an even stronger woman. And having that strong spouse in your corner is key to being a successful man, and having those great relationships will make you a successful man. Maybe a relationship with God. If you're religious, I would encourage you to strengthen that relationship with God, and having that great, meaningful relationship is how you see it, at least. And then also, what powerful people are you surrounded by? Having that strong network in those relationships can help you be a more successful man, and it kind of determines your value as well. So again, how to be a successful man in life. Again, this is just all my opinion. Maybe you see it completely differently, and that's okay. But I thought I'd just share how I see it, and hopefully that is helpful.